tomorrow encounter?
Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for everybody that is here. I think the African Nations Cup qualifier against a very, very good team, a strong team from Cameroon. We've got a very young team, a very hungry team, a team that wants to prove themselves, and to prove yourself you have to play against the best in Africa, and that's why we're here. We're looking forward to the game.
Allez-y.
En anglais ou en français?
English.
Translate. Good evening, coach. Tomorrow you play in Cameroon. Cameroon have an injury. Captain Vincent Boubacar, we are off. Choupo-Moting, we are off. Karl Toko, we are off. How do you feel for the game of tomorrow?
Like I said, for us, with a young team, a hungry team that needs to play against the best of Africa to be able to qualify for this tournament with the best of Africa, we need to come play here. The players that you mentioned, I still think that Cameroon has enough quality to have a good team on the field. So for us, it's something that doesn't have any influence on us. What we can influence is what we do on the field. And like I said, it's a hungry team, it's a young team, and we will just do what we have to do on the field.
Yes, you can ask your question in French if you are not able to express yourself very well in English.
D'accord. Bonsoir. Mon nom c'est Eric Bilon, je travaille pour Campus. Alors, coach, vous êtes au Cameroun pour affronter les Lions indomptables dans ce stade mythique à Madjaïo. Très peu de nations se sont imposées dans ce stade. Est-ce que quand vous venez, est-ce que vous avez une certaine pression par rapport à ce match de demain? Est-ce que vous vous dites que nous allons aller chercher les Lions indomptables très haut demain pour essayer de les mettre en difficulté, ou alors vous allez attendre justement impatiemment pour saisir les peu de chances que vous aurez demain? Dans quel état d'esprit vous trouvez?
So tomorrow you are playing against Cameroon, great football nation. Are you afraid? Are you confident? Are you here to win or just to have maybe a draw?
Yeah, like I said, we in Namibia, we have a very young team. It's a very hungry team. We know Cameroon is one of the top nations in Africa. I'm African, we are African. They were at the World Cup. We're all very proud of what they did. Now our boys, they're hungry. They want to go there too. So this is the platform that we need. It's a platform that we're going to use for our boys to showcase Africa that yes, Namibia is there and they want to play soccer.
Allez-y.
Thank you. Good evening, Coach. My name is Lionel Messi.
Wow.
First of all, Messi is a very common name in Cameroon. You may find like 1,000 Lionel Messi in this country.
Okay.
So you have a rare occasion, because in our group there is one nation that has been put apart. That's Kenya. We have only 3 teams,
Yeah.
and every game is like a final. Now you are playing 2 games against Cameroon.
Yeah.
What is the best issue for your team about those 2 games? What would be the best issue for you?
Our mission when we came here, like I said, we know about Cameroon. We know also of the situation that there's three teams in the group and 2 will go through. Our mission is to steal points, and we want to be with the big boys when the Nations Cup is gonna start next year. So to be with the big boys, you have to challenge the big boys, and we're gonna try and steal points from Cameroon.
Yes.
Good luck.
CRT.
Coach, my name is Benin. I work for the
Nice to
national.
meet you.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to Cameroon. I work for the national television. I have two questions.
Yeah.
The first is you have predominantly local players,
Yeah.
and I've been following closely on the Facebook page of the federation. At first, it would appear, after spending close to 2 weeks in South Africa, your supporters still think that you left out some key players that would have contributed so much for the game. As a matter of fact, some of those who played against Burundi, most of them are not around.
Okay.
How do you hope to come against Cameroon? Secondly, the fact that Cameroon has not got some of his key players, which you already know, does that in some way boost the morale of your team for tomorrow's game?
Like I mentioned before, I think Cameroon has enough quality, and it doesn't really matter who's playing or not playing on the day for the Lions of Cameroon. They've got a good team. And you are rightful that we have been preparing now for the last 2 weeks, not in South Africa, in Namibia. We've got good fields there too. And so we were there in Namibia and we were training, and we have the best possible team, the best guys that we could put together, that is hungry, that wants, that's burning with ambition, guys that wants to prove themselves. Namibia wants to be like Cameroon in a sense that if one is out, the next one comes in, and there is no difference. And for that, we need hungry guys. Those are the hungry guys that we brought. So in total, we are here. We have a lot of respect. The favorites are there, but we are hungry. We need to eat. Yeah.
Est-ce qu'il faut traduire ou ça va?
Il dit qu'il a faim, il veut manger.
Il veut manger le lion. Yes, allez-y.
English. Oh, I will try. Good evening, coach. You know that Cameroon was not
What's
lost.
your name, please?
Juni Campbell, Ellen Foot. Since many years, Cameroon was not lost in Amanda Ijo Stadium. Is it a challenge for you, or you are coming here just to make a good result?
I think when we're in football, there's pressure all the time. You have pressure to bring a good article tomorrow, right? So when you are playing football, there is always pressure. And I think for us, pressure is still here to come and win in Cameroon, and to give Cameroon a good run for their money. If Cameroon win, Cameroon after the game have to say, hey, she was not easy. So that is the bottom line. We are here. Pressure is always part of us, our lives in soccer. So it's pressure all the time for both, I think.
Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres questions? Il y a le monsieur qui demande.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much, Coach. My name is Sonny Armstrong, and I work with the African Insider. I would like to talk a little bit about individualities in your team.
Yeah.
We have the Mamelodi Sundowns man, Shalilila. Can he be the difference in the game tomorrow?
He has the potential to be the difference. Just like any other player that's on the field for Namibia and for Cameroon. But you know, soccer is it's 11 players that has to play, and we as Namibia, our strength are in the collective, as a team collective, and then the individual players bring their strength into the team, and that's how we have chances of being successful as a team.
Est-ce qu'il y a une autre question, s'il vous plaît? C'est bon?
Merci.
Thank you.